The Random Jottings of Donald J. in Nelson in Pendle, Lancashire. Supernatural in Nelson's public toilets. Once upon a time, there was a small town named Nelson, nestled deep in the heart of the countryside. It was a quaint place, with picturesque streets, cozy cafes, and friendly locals. However, there was one place in town that had a reputation for being anything but cozy or friendly. It was the public toilets on Vine Street. Winston Snell was a road sweeper in Nelson, and he was responsible for cleaning the public toilets on Vine Street. Winston had been working in the town for many years, and he had heard countless stories about the strange happenings in the public toilets. However, he never believed any of them, until one fateful day. Winston arrived at the toilets early one morning, armed with his broom and cleaning supplies. As he entered the washroom, he noticed that something was different. The air was thick with a strange mist, and there was a funny smell that he couldn't quite place. Suddenly, a soap dispenser flew off the wall and landed at Winston's feet. Startled, he looked around the room, but there was no one else there. Then, a towel flew off the rack and hit him in the face. Winston was starting to feel uneasy. As he began to clean the toilets, he heard a strange noise coming from one of the stalls. The door was locked, but he could hear something moving inside. Winston cautiously approached the door and tried to open it, but it wouldn't budge. Suddenly, the door unlocked itself, and swung open with a creak. Winston peered inside, but the stall was empty. He shrugged it off and continued his cleaning, but he couldn't shake the feeling that he wasn't alone. Then, he heard a strange whispering coming from the corner of the room. It was a low, eerie sound, and it sent shivers down his spine. Suddenly, the mist in the room began to swirl around him, and Winston felt a cold breath on the back of his neck. He turned around, but there was no one there. He tried to run, but his feet felt rooted to the spot. Finally, the mist dissipated, and Winston was alone in the washroom once again. He quickly finished cleaning and ran out of the toilets as fast as he could. From that day on, Winston refused to clean the public toilets on Vine Street. He told everyone who would listen about his terrifying experience, and soon, the town was buzzing with rumors of a haunted restroom. Despite his fear, Winston couldn't help but wonder what had caused the strange happenings in the public toilets. Was it a ghost? Or was it just his imagination running wild? One thing was for sure, Winston would never forget the day he encountered the supernatural in Nelson's public toilets. By Donald J.